may have noticed at the beginning of this video that it said product something or other up in the corner. Well, what the deal is not even 2 weeks ago I got an email and it said Jeff and Tammy, and asked us if we would be interested in receiving a product, opening it, showing us opening it, and using it. And didn't say anything about endorsing or anything else. Why they chose me, I don't know. Other than when you see the product and know that I started the forestry forum, yeah, it might have something to it. But anyways, I agreed. I said sure. They didn't put any requirements on me other than that they asked that I show me, or that it shows me getting it, opening it, and using it. And other than that, that was it. Within a week or two. 2 weeks, I think they asked. So I got it in the mail yesterday, or the day before, and we're gonna open it up. And I thought it fitting that I use my John Neiman axe to open this up. They sent me the Amazon listing for this product, so I know what it is. I have zero expectations because I've seen a multitude of versions of this kind of product lately on commercials on YouTube and on I don't think on television, but mostly on the internet. Let's open it. Whoops. I'm scared of cutting something inside the box with this axe, because I guarantee you could. It's razor sharp. Alright. And I better put it away because Cedar is sitting over there spectating. He's apt to jump up on this seat. Let's do that. So, packing. First impressions, the box was very light. And what we have is a Saker mini electric chainsaw. Box does not look damaged. Little swelling in the box, like it's something's put in there that doesn't quite fit. But other than that, there's some product contains. I don't know if you can see that on there, and I don't have glasses on, but it looks like a charger, a battery, some little oiler, a chain, a screwdriver, an adjusting wrench, and the mini Saker, I apologize if I don't pronounce this right, S-A-K-E-R. We're going to open this, charge it up. I'm going to open this outside because I don't know where this comes from. Not that I don't trust it, but I don't trust it. Mini electric chainsaw instructions. For your personal safety, read and understand before using. Save these instructions for future reference. Okay, we'll do that. Battery. She's a doozy. Charger. Adjusting wrench. Well, the oil in this, there's just a couple drops, and the rest is inside the package. I am guessing that is mineral oil. And it's not sealed. I hope it's mineral oil. So, there's our mini chainsaw. Battery, I guess, plugs in there. Where's my dog? Cedar? Right there. Okay. Chain appears to be tensioned. 4-inch, 10 centimeter. 10 centimeter? 10 centimeter. Mini electric chainsaw, chainsaw speed 7 to 80 revolutions a minute. Guide plate length 128 millimeters. Caution, something that I could read if I had readers on. So, I have no idea if this is charged. I hope this is recording. I should probably look and see. Says it is. All right. So, I'm going to plug it in. Apparently it comes with a charge. I'm going to unplug it. It does have a smart battery with a, and it tests charged. Well, good. That means we won't need that until later. So, Tammy went to get groceries. I've always promised not to go out in the woods when she's not here and run a chainsaw. I guess that includes this one. So I'll wait until she gets back, and I've got a project in mind for this. We're gonna move a deer blind. There goes the box. Good thing that wasn't in there. We're gonna move a deer blind about 100 yards where there's no trail, and it's on a trailer. And we got a spot picked out, and there's a bunch of little saplings, mostly straight maple and some tag alders and other little things that need to come out. And also probably for shooting lane later on. They're all about so big. And they really, nothing bigger than that. So I figure that's what we'll do. We'll go back, we'll cut on those. I'll see if it can outlast me. I've got an electric pole saw that I get wore out long before it does, so it'll be interesting. That'll be interesting. So before we do that, while I'm here, I'm just gonna, good thing, loose. So we'll snug that up. I'm sure in the directions it probably says to check that. The battery's not in it, so so there's no bind there. Caution. Not to be used by miners. So I don't know if that's coal miners or iron ore miners or copper miners up here in the UP. Sorry guys. Oh, looky there. That must be so you can clear it out. Not to be used by miners. Do not touch the guide. Do not touch the guide plate with any limb. Do not touch the guide plate with any limb. It is forbidden. Okay, this says it is forbidden. I've got to go get some glasses. Oh, them are, yeah, them ought to go on my head. My better pair, yesterday I left them alone, I left my dog alone, and they look like that. So, all right. No use by minors. Do not touch the guide plate with any limb. It is forbidden to contact any part of the human body with the chain under the working state, otherwise it will be injured. You know, I can go along with that. I'm gonna go. That's agreeable. Now where? I guess I'm gonna have to read the constructions on here because, which means I need to retrieve the box. Oh, I get everything but the. Ugh. Yeah, I don't see any reservoir, so I guess you've got to stand there with the bottle that doesn't hold oil and wait for an opportunity to oil the chain. Oh boy, maybe. Oh yeah. Save all warnings and instruction for future reference. Okay, that's, to me, that says don't read this part. Chainsaw safety warnings. Do not let comfort or familiarity with product gained from a repeated use replace strict. Do not let comfort or familiar. I'm not even going to try to read that because it doesn't make sense. All right, I want to know about lubrication. Assembly. Yeah, oh man. Before using battery cartridge, read all instructions and cautionary markings on battery charger. I can guarantee you I'm not going to charge this inside the house. I'm just not gonna. Overcharging shortens the battery life. Never recharge a fully charged battery. Well, that's good. I wasn't going to do that. Let a hot battery cartridge cool down before charging it. Why is it hot? What? Why is it hot? All right, we'll find out. Caution. Yeah, I skipped that. Lubrication. Chain oil. Chainsaw. Always be sure that the tool is switched off and the battery cartridge is removed before lubricating the chainsaw. Always use vegetable oil when pruning fruit trees. Mineral oil may harm trees. Well, I believe I should probably use, I don't know what I got. My dog. Hey, come here. Hi. Come here. Come. You're going the wrong way. Get over here. Come here. Yeah, it just shows you applying some to the chain. So there is, oh, there we go. There's a little bit. I do have vegetable oil, so I'm rather disappointed in that. Well, now I understand. The seal on here, I guess that's the seal, was broke. The lid was loose. There's no hole in the point. When I was squeezing to get some oil in, it just come up out of the bottom of the cap. You should really have somebody adjust the machine that puts the top on this. That's one thing I can say. But other than that, leaking out in the box, everything seems okay so far. Other than, this is smaller than I'm used to. But I can absolutely see a need for it for me if it works. Okay, I'm going to put some vegetable oil on this, and I'll meet you later out in the woods. All right, here we go. Electric chainsaw, axe, extra camera, and dog. Come on, let's go. Load up. Come on. You ain't taking the stick. Get up. Let's go. Stay. I see a perfect use for this mini chainsaw approaching ahead. Oh, zipped right through that. Here's something that's constant maintenance issue on these UP cabin trails. They'll start to sag. They reach for the sun. They'll get snow on them in the winter. They'll bend down and they just end up in the trail. And you never know when you're going to find one. So let's see what this does for that. Are you safe down there? There we go. Here's that. I'm not going to keep track of the cuts. I got an idea probably after using it whether I'm going to appreciate it or not. Don't stick your fingers on that when the battery's in it. Hey, come on. I don't know what you're after there, but we'll get it later. Can you see what I'm doing here? Ha 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 ha. Alright, this is the spot I was telling you about. We'll make the first cut, and this looks to be mostly straight maple. I'm going to cut one of these off. In fact, that first one looks like an average size, maybe a little, about an average size. I'm going to cut it down. I'm going to cut them fairly short, or try to, because we're going to need to get a ATV over these one time to take the blind that's up there over through here. So I'll cut one. Stay back, buddy. All right. I'm sure it's going to look like a typical chainsaw cut because it is a chainsaw. So there's one. Here we go. Where's my puppy? Where's my puppy? Where's my puppy? There's my puppy. There's my puppy. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, nope. Folks, I don't recommend that, but we just wrestled on top of a chainsaw, a 4-inch chainsaw that can hide behind my arm. All right. We're still going. Get back. Go. That was a stick. Little twig. It stopped. It's good. So far. I'm not seeing any debris. I can yell all I want. This is my property and we're a half a mile back. No debris. Nope. Stay back. All right, I want to see my path. So far, I don't see any change. Let's keep going. That away. I've got a couple blades of grass in there. Pull the battery off. Yeah. Other than that, chain is a little bit slack, but because the normal guy wouldn't tighten that up yet, I'm not going to tighten. You know, I'm worked up a sweat. Of course, it's getting hot out. But that's where my doggy? Where my puppy? Cedar. All right. We've got something that's a little bit bigger. Cedar. Oh, okay. Good boy. Good job. First impressions is I like this little thing. But I keep finding myself wanting to reach up there and clean it. It's that easy to do that. Has not got nothing in it yet. And I'm not cutting such great big honking cuts that it's hogging out a bunch of wood. And see, I almost did it again. I almost reached. Luckily, that's got a button safety. You really gotta be intentionally. There's a guard there on the trigger. So far, I'm liking this little thing. I can see it. I'm not going to say yet, but I'm thinking it could find a permanent spot in the box on the back of my quad. Where my dog? Where my dog? I should have a hard hat on for doing that. Cedar. Cedar. Hey, you need to stay here, buddy. Don't make me worry about you. Striped maple is a hardwood, so. All right, we are to a real test. That's the top out of a dead aspen tree. It's not rotten, but it's probably not sound too. Hey, you stay here, buddy. And it's blocking my trail. And this is what I have. So, how do I want to get around it? I need to pull a trailer through here. Well, I want to see if this will cut me out of here. All right, remember what I said earlier about the tool wearing me out? Let's look at this together here. I'll be able to see it anyways if you can't. For this, you've seen how much I've been cutting. Oh, come on, that can't be right. That absolutely can't be right. If that's still fully charged, all right, that can't be right. That can't be right because I'm tired. I don't want to keep going. Let's go. You know how far we've went? That's a long ways. See that? Excuse me, the dead needles on that bug-killed spruce there? I'm going to say that's 40 yards. So I've got another spot here that I want to play with. Cedar? Boy, he's having a time of his life. You just stay. I can see him. He's close. I got to say, for being out here doing this kind of stuff, if not this, a different one. But right now, this is I thought this was going to be a challenge. No, not this. So, hey buddy. Okay. I suddenly came to a stop. I'm going to make I'm going to point at that tree there to make sure this isn't jammed by rolling it. Yep. And when I checked in it wasn't very long ago, had 3 lights. Now we have 1. So I don't think we lost it that quick. I just think that the lights are indicative of the true charge. But on the other hand, I worked it. I got it grimy. Let's go back. I'm gonna wipe it up with some alcohol and get it cleaned up, because that's some sap on there. And let's see how long it takes to charge. Yeah, so far, I'm certainly not going to give anything an endorsement, but I will say that I could never be out here with my dog this quiet, worry about him. You've seen him around me. I can hear around me. Chainsaw's not blaring back here. I just did something that I could have come back here with a chainsaw for a half hour. Well, it probably wouldn't have been any quicker, a gas chainsaw allowed. So these little electric saws have a place even out in the woods, and I can't imagine around the house they'd probably last somebody forever. So all right, let's see how it cleans up and how it charges. My sweaty, ugly, piggy self. You ready to go up, buddy? Let's go. So I'm like almost there to where I need to be. A couple more trees and I would have. Look at that. Look at that, Harold. Harold helped me scope this out the other day, so awesome. All right, we're gonna go load up, buddy. You know, some of them are pretty good sized chunks of wood. They weren't twigs by any means. Well, before we get to the end of this, while I'm thinking of it, hope you appreciate the video. Give me some likes and some subscribes with the old ding-a-lingy bell so you can be notified when I don't know how often I'm going to do a video like this, but it's fun to have people come and visit me here on Tamarack Ridge. Hey, Cedar, come on. Let's go. Load up. Nope, come. Load up. All right, I'm going to clean this thing up. It's really not too awfully bad. Some pitch. Let's see. A little alcohol will clean it up. going to take this apart and look at it because, let me see, there's a screw there. I guess that comes off. Well, we might as well clean that out, eh? There's what that looks like on the inside. Close my eyes and blow. Alright, where's the adjuster? That's the adjuster, so that is the adjuster. There we go. Although I think I would recommend getting a longer, I'll poke my eye out, more quality screwdriver than the one supplied. I don't know what they recommend, but that feels right to me. Okay, let's see what it takes to put it back together. Yep, fits right on there as expected. Put the nut on. You know, I'm just assuming that the battery was dead because it quit. And it's been setting a little bit. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's running again, but it's still at 1. So it needs to be charged. So I'm charging this outside. It's not as if I don't trust it, but I don't trust it. So, well, it's that kind of charger, and it plugs in right there. It's 3:32-ish, 3:30. Let's give it an hour. I wanted to also mention before I forget that while running this little saw out there, I would once in a while put my hand on the battery. I never felt any heat in the battery. I didn't really have any problems in use at all with it. Kind of enjoyed using it. And now I'm looking for a where might I find the mount? I don't want it to get hurt, but I'll find a way to secure this because I get to keep this one. I think. I guess. I don't know. Alright, we'll come back and check and see if the battery's charged up, and I give you my final thoughts. Okay, it's been an hour, and I just unplugged the charger because there's zero charge on my phone, and I needed to plug a cord into my phone in order to record this at an hour. So I felt the battery. It was not warm. And it's in here in the sun. Probably the worst place it could be charged is now unplugged. And I looked at it, and it was fully charged. Now, to be fair, I did not come back at 15 minutes and check it. I did not come back at a half hour or 45 minutes and check it. 1 hour, it's charged. If it charges less than that, I don't know. I'm happy with an hour for what this is. Once again, I'm not getting paid to do this video for this. I'm doing it mostly for fun because it was kind of, I don't know, an honor. I just why it would be an honor, but it felt like an honor to be asked to do a video for a product and have them send me the product to keep. And so beyond that, take it as you will. Watch the video. I'm gonna find a mount someplace on this, because I can see this really being handy for me back here. You want to try it? There's a link in the description of the video for Amazon, and Thanks for watching.